Good morning, students. Today we are going to see the remaining sums in exercise 4.2, that is except the constructions of the triangles or circles. We will be seeing the constructions in the online classes. Okay, so here we are having another two word problems, that is 9th and 10th. Let us see that. See the 9th sum. Show that the angle bisectors of a triangle are concurrent. What are the angle bisector? So let this be a triangle A, B, angle bisector means, so a line from A, it divides the angle A in two equal angles, that is the angle bisector. So let this be E. So we have to prove they meet at a single point. Concurrent means all the angle bisector, it meets at the single point. So from, let this be O, draw a imaginary line from O to C. Okay, so now it is enough to prove that AC divided by CD is equal to AC divided by CD is equal to AO divided by OD. If we prove like that, we can say that this is the point of concurrent. Okay, so to prove, this is what we have to prove. Okay, this is what we have to prove. Now let us take the angle triangle ABC at first. Triangle ABC. So from this we can write AB divided by AC is equal to BD divided by DC. Okay, let us interchange these two. So what happens here? AB divided by DC is equal to AC divided by DC. Sorry, it is BD. AC divided by DC. Okay, now let us take this as 1. Okay, and again let us take the triangle A, B and then D. So from the triangle ABD, we can take AB divided by BD, which is equal to AO divided by OD. Let this be second equation. See, from 1 and 2 we can see that both the left hand side of these two equations are same, right? From 1 and 2, see, this is the same and this is also same. Therefore we can equate the right hand side. So from 1 and 2, since the left hand side are same, we can equate the right hand side, that is AC divided by DC is equal to AO divided by OD. This is what we have to prove, right? AC divided by DC is equal to AO divided by OD. So we have proved, hence we can say that, what we can say? The angle bisector of a triangle are concurrent. Okay, so 10th sum, see the 10th sum. An artist has created a triangular stained glass window and has one strip of small length left before completing the window. She needs to figure out the length of the left out portion based on the length of the other sides as shown in the figure. So in your book itself they have given the diagram. See that. So, okay, this is 10 and this is 3. This is what you have to find. This piece is left out. She have to insert, the artist have to insert this piece. So for that she have to know the length of this piece. Okay, and this is 5, 3, 4. Okay, and then we have to find this length. So what she is doing is, she is taking, let this be the point O, the middle point, let that be the point O, and she is taking first triangle OAB. What's that? OAB, and from that what she is writing is OA divided by OB is equal to AF divided by FB. Okay, so take this as 1. Similarly, you have to take the triangle OBA and the triangle AOB. So you will be getting another two conditions. Okay, then multiply 1, 2 and 3. Multiply 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3. Multiply the left hand side and multiply the right hand side. After multiplying, some equations will be, some terms will be gets cancelled. So that you will be getting the value of FB. Okay, so this is going to be the assignment for you. 10th sum is going to be the assignment for you. So the remaining sums are construction type. So we are moving on to the next exercise, multiple choice questions, that is exercise 4.5. Okay, multiple choice question. See the first sum. In a triangle ABC and EDF, AB divided by D is equal to BC divided by FD. Then what? Then they are similar. What angle is equal? See here, it is ABD and it is ED and F. So in the question it is given that AB divided by DE, which is equal to BC. BC divided by FD. So this divided by this and this is divided by this. So from this we can say what angles are same? Angle B is equal to angle D. So the option is 3. Third option, angle B is equal to angle D. See the second sum. In triangle LMN, okay, let this be LMN. Angle L is equal to 60 degree and angle M is equal to 50 degree. If triangle LMN and triangle PQR are similar, what is the angle of R? So similar means their angles will also be similar. So this is 60 degree and this is 50 degree. So if you find the angle of N, we can get that angle of R. That is, angle N will be equal to angle R. We know that sum of the angles of triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, 60 plus 50 is 110. So 180 minus 110 is 70. So this is 70. So this is also 70. It is equal to 70 degree. So the answer is second option, 70 degree. In triangle ABC, if triangle ABC is isosceles triangle with angle 90 degree and AC is equal to 5 centimeter, then AB is dash. Okay. So in your question they have given that the given triangle is an isosceles triangle. A, B, C is an isosceles triangle and this is making an angle 90 degree. Okay, this is making an angle 90 degree. So this isosceles triangles means two opposite sides will angles will be equal and the two opposite sides will be equal. So see here, this and this are going to be equal. So in your question they have given AC is 5 centimeter. Since it is isosceles triangle, this is 5 centimeter. We have to find this value. Since it is 90 degree here, this is the hypotenuse. So using the Pythagoras theorem, let this be x. X square is equal to 5 square plus 5 square. 25 plus 25 is 50. So x is equal to root 50, that is 5 into 2, which is equal to 5 root 2. So the length of AB is 5 root 2 centimeter. The option is 4. So see the fourth sum. In a given figure, so the figure is given like this. P, Q, R is the triangle and this ST is the line inside the triangle in the figure. ST is parallel to QR. See here, this line is parallel to this line. If PS is 2 centimeter and SQ is 3 centimeter, then the ratio of the triangle PQR to the area of PST is, we have to find the area of the triangle. So we have learned this. That is the square of the square of the area of the triangles. The ratio between the square of the area of the triangles is equal to ratio of the square of the sides. Ratio of the square of the sides. Okay, so what's the thing is, that is 5. So this is 5 and this is 4. We are going to use this, the whole length is for this whole triangle PQR, we are going to use this length, and for the triangle PEST we are going to use this length. So the whole length is 5. 5 square plus, and this is 2 square will be the ratio of the area of the both triangles. Therefore 25 is to 4. So 25 is to 4 is the answer, the first option. The perimeters of two similar triangles, triangle ABC and triangle PQR, are 36 and 24 cm respectively. If PQ is equal to 10 cm, find the length of AB. Okay, so what happens here is, so they have given two triangles ABC and triangle PQR. So the ratio of the perimeter is equal to ratio of their corresponding sides, not the square. For area only, ratio of their area is equal to ratio of the squares of the corresponding sides. But for the perimeter, ratio of the perimeter is equal to ratio of the corresponding sides. Okay. So the what is the perimeter for ABC? It is 36. And what is the perimeter for QPQR? It is 24, which is equal to, what's the value of AB? We know the value of AB. AB divided by PQ is 10. Okay, PQ is 10. So 360 divided by, bring this 10 here, 360 divided by 24. Okay, so 24 into 15 is 360. Okay, 24 into 15 is 360. Therefore, AB is equal to 15 centimeter. The option is 4. If in triangle ABC, if in triangle ABC, if in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. This is D and this is E. This line is parallel to BC. AB is equal to 3.6 centimeter. 3.6 centimeter. AC is equal to 2.4 centimeter. AD is equal to 2.1 centimeter. Then find the value of AE. We know since this is parallel by Thales theorem, we can write that AB divided by AD is equal to AC divided by AE. What is AB? AB is 3.6. What is AD? It is 2.1. This is equal to, what is AC? It is 2.4 divided by AE. So AE is equal to 2.4 into 2.1 divided by 3.6. So multiplying both numerator and denominator by 100, you will be getting 24 into 21 divided by 360. Okay, so you have to subtract, you have to simplify this, and you will be getting the answer of AE is 1.4 centimeter. So the option is 1. Okay, see this seventh sum. In a triangle ABC, AD is the bisector of angle BAC. If AB is equal to 8 centimeter, so this is going to be the sums using angle bisector theorem. Right, this is basic proportionality theorem or Thales theorem. The next sum is using the angle bisector theorem. See, so ABC is the triangle, AD is the bisector of BAC. So AD is the bisector of BAC. AB is equal to 8 centimeter, BD is equal to 6 centimeter, DC is equal to 3 centimeter. Find the value of AC. Find the value of AC. So by the angle bisector theorem, it is clear that AB divided by AC is equal to BD divided by BC. So what is AB divided by AC? 8 divided by AC is equal to, what is BD? 6 divided by 3. This is 2. Therefore AC is equal to 8 divided by 2, which is equal to 4 centimeter. So the option is 2. Second option. So in the eighth sum, in the adjacent figure, so they have given a figure like this. Okay, so this is the 90 degree and this is the perpendicular line. This is also 90 degree, this is also 90 degree. So this is A, B and C. The adjacent figure, BAC is equal to 90 degree. AD is perpendicular to BC. Then what is the answer? BD into, this is D, right? BD into DC is equal to DC square. Okay, see this is 90 degree and this is the perpendicular line, means that is it is the altitude. So this is the median. Median means it is dividing the this whole line in two equal parts. Therefore, BD into DC can be written as 2 into DC AD square. So this is the AD square. BD into DC is equal to AD square by using the property of perpendicularity. Okay, and then ninth sum, two poles of height 6 centimeter. So this is a type of sum you have seen in your exercises. Two poles of height 6 meter and 11 meters stand vertically on a plain ground. So there is a plain ground. This is 6 centimeter pole and this is 11 centimeter pole. 6 centimeter and 11 centimeter. If the distance between the feet is 12 meter. This is 12 meter. Okay, what is the distance between their tops? Okay, see here. This is 6. So 11, the whole centimeter is 6. And what is this will be? 11 minus 6 is, this is 5. Okay, we have to find the answer of this. That is the length of this. We have to find the length of, if this is 12, this is also 12. So it is right angle that here, right? Because it is a straight line, it is a perpendicular line, therefore it is right angle that there, therefore let this be x. By using the Pythagoras theorem, x square will be equal to 12 square plus 25, so 5 square, 144 plus 25 which is equal to 169. So x is equal to 13. That is the distance between the top, the distance from the top of the two poles is 30 meter. The option is 1. In the given figure, see in the given figure, PR, so they have, what's the figure they have given? So this is 90 degree and this is also 90 degree. Okay. So this is P, Q, R. So in the given figure, PR is equal to 26 centimeter and then QR is equal to 24 centimeter. P, A, Q. This is here. P, A, Q is equal to 90 degree. P is equal to 6 centimeter and then QA is equal to 8 centimeter. Find the angle of PQR. Find the angle of PQR. So this is PQR. Okay, see here from the diagram we can say that we can clearly see that this is 90 degree, right? So from the diagram அது என்ன தெரியுது இது வந்து 90, this is perpendicular இருக்கிற மாதிரி தான் தெரியுது. So the answer will be 90 degree. If you want to check, you can take this triangle. Okay, so you can take this check. If you want to check whether the answer is correct, you can take this triangle. If it is 90 degree here, this will be the hypotenuse. Use the Pythagoras theorem and you can find the value of this side. So after finding the value, if this is some x, so இந்த வேல்யூ கண்டுபிடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் அந்த வேல்யூ கரெக்டானு செக் பண்றதுக்கு இந்த ட்ரையாங்கிள் எடுத்துக்கோங்க. So this is right angled here, it is 6 and it is 8. So this is going to be the hypotenuse side. So x square is equal to 6 square plus 8 square இருந்துச்சுன்னா you can tell that is the so it is 90 degree. Okay, check பண்றதுக்காக சொல்றேன். So if you want to check if this is 90 degree, so you find the value of this and using this triangle also find the value of this. If both the answers are same, the answer will be 90 degree. Okay, so the answer is 90 degree. See the 11th question. The tangent is perpendicular to the radius at the where it is perpendicular. See if this is the circle and if this is the radius, if this is the tangent, this is the tangent and this is the radius. So radius and tangent எப்படி இருக்கும் perpendicular or it makes an angle 90 degree. எந்த இடத்துல? The point of contact. Okay, எந்த இடத்துல the tangent to and the radius எந்த இடத்துல meet ஆகுது, the point of contact, அந்த இடத்துல it is making the right angle. Okay, so it is, the answer is point of contact. See the next question. How many tangents can be drawn to the circle from an exterior part? So from this point, how many tangents can be drawn? Only 2 tangents can be drawn. We have seen this in while seeing the theory parts. So 2 tangents can be drawn. The 2 tangents from an external point P to a circle with center O. Okay, let this be the circle with center O. The external point is P. PA and PB. This is A and this is B. This is A and this is B. See here, APB is 70 degree. Then the value of angle AOB, this is 70 degree, and the value of angle AOB. See here, this is making a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means it will be having 4 sides, 4 differences. எப்படி வேணா இருக்கலாம். Quadrilateral சேமா இருக்கணும்னு அவசியம் கிடையாது. அது எப்படி வேணா 4 straight lines ஜாயின் பண்ணாலே அது வந்து quadrilateral தான். But it need not be in the same வந்து ஈக்குவலாக இருக்கணும்னு அவசியம் கிடையாது. But the thing in the quadrilateral is opposite angles will be, the sum of the opposite angles will be 180 degree. In the quadrilateral, the sum of the opposite sides will be 180 degree. See here. So this is a quadrilateral. OAPB is a quadrilateral. So for this angle P, what is the opposite angle? Angle O. So adding both these angles, we should get 180 degrees. So 180 degree minus 70 is 110. So this is going to be 110 degree. So 110 plus 70 is 180 degree. So they have asked us to find the value of angle of AOB, right? So AOB is equal to 110 degree. That is option 2. Okay. In figure, so what's the figure they have given? In figure, the figure is given like this. So it's a triangle. So this is a point P, sorry C, P, and this is Q, and the center is going to be, and this is R. From this they are drawing a tangent AB. Okay. In figure, CP and CQ are tangent to the circle with center O. ARB is another tangent touching the circle at R. If CP is equal to 11 cm, BC is equal to 7 cm, the length of BR is. So they have given this is 7 and this whole length is 11. Okay, we know that from a point, if we draw 2 tangents, the length of the 2 tangents will be same. So CQ also will be equal to 11. So what's the answer of this BQ? CQ is 11, CB is 7. So 11 minus 7 is 4. See here, from this point to this, and this is. So these 2 lines are the tangent to this circle from the point B. So in the B என்ற pointல இந்த ரெண்டு லைனுமே இந்த சர்க்கிளுக்கு ஒரு tangent. So what happens from a point, if we draw 2 tangents, the lengths will be same. If this is 4, this will also be equal to 4. Yes, this will also be equal to 4. They have asked us to find BR, right? So the value of BR is 4 centimeter. Okay, see the 15th sum. In figure, so the same, I have drawn a figure. This is a circle. These 2 are radius and this is the chord. So center is O, OP and OQ are radius and PQ is the chord. The chord is making an angle of 60 degree with the circle. In figure, where is PR? PR is the tangent. Okay. So this is the tangent. So in figure, PR is the tangent to the circle at point P and O is the center of the circle. Find the angle POQ. We have to find the angle POQ. Okay. So before that, see here, this is 90 degree. This is the tangent and this is the radius. We know that tangent and the radius makes the angle 90 degree. So this total angle is 90 degree. So this is 60. So if you want to this angle, you have to minus 90 degree. So you have to minus 60 degree from 90 degree. So this is going to be 30 degree. This angle is 30 degrees. See here, this is radius and this is also radius. Therefore, if 2 sides of a triangle are same, we can say that it is an isosceles triangle. So isosceles triangles, the opposite sides angles will be same. If this is 30 degree, this is also 30 degree. We know that in this triangle OPQ, the sum of the angles of the triangle is 180 degree. So this is 30 degree and this is 30 degree, 60 degree. So 180 minus 60 degree is 120 degree. So the option is 1. Okay, so with this we are completing this exercise and let us see the unit exercise 4 in the next class. Thank you, students.